What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JJ Domination, and we are here for episode 2 of a new series that I just started with Life After Westbrook. So let's just go ahead and fill out the staff. We're going to go ahead and fire our assistant coach. I don't know, I just don't like the way he looks. We're going to hire that guy. Assistant GM, we need one of those. I guess we'll go and get Owen Masters. Actually, we like our CFO. We're going to ride out the Billy Donovan contract. I don't like Billy Donovan. I don't really think he's that good of a coach, but it is what it is. He's cool, I guess. Let's get to this NBA draft. So for those that don't know, we have the 3rd pick and the 17th overall pick that we got from the Magic. Let's see. Do we want to do any trades? Probably not. Probably not. You know, probably not going to do any trades. Actually, we will. We'll check out Steven Adams' value. We got Markelle Fultz chilling. We got Basley chilling. Terrence Ferguson. We're going to look at a trade with Steven Adams. I want to see what his value is. Can we get some draft picks? Can we get a young player? Let's just try to do some things real quick. Let's see what we can do. All of these trades are bad. None of them fit. I mean, they're not bad, but like based on what we're looking for, the trades are bad. Let's try Steven Adams in the 17th overall pick. Let's see what that can get us. Any young players? Jarrett Culver. That's I don't think the Timberwolves would give up Jarrett Culver after one season. Who knows? Maybe they will in real life, and I'll regret it. Alonzo Trier and Mitchell Robinson. You know, honestly, I like this trade a lot. Would the Knicks do this? Maybe. We're not going to take Mitchell Robinson. We'll take Trier, and what do they have for a pick? The 10th pick. We'll do this, man. I feel like, honestly, getting Mitchell Robinson when we have Mo Bamba doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So we'll take Trier and this pick right here. We'll move up in the draft a little bit. Damn, they're just like, screw y'all, man. You know, we don't want to do that. Why are you giving us Taj Gibson? Why would we do that? Why would we take that trade anytime? Why? No. Why would we take that trade? That is an ass trade. What are you doing? I mean, I'll throw in a player. I'll throw in a player if you want. Who could we throw in here? Mike Muscala. Take it, bitch. You got no choice. Alright, here we go. This is the draft class with like James Wiseman, Cole Anthony, LaMelo Ball. Let's see what happens here. The Miami Heat are picking. They go with James Wiseman. Excellent pick. Number 1 recruit out of Memphis. I like the pick. I actually think, unless they still have Bam Adebayo, it makes sense. Even if they don't, you know, who cares? Or even if they did, right? Anthony Edwards goes from Georgia. I'm excited to see what he can do. Looks intriguing. I don't really watch a whole lot of college basketball, but I live in Georgia, so I hope I hear good things about him. Here we are at the number 3 overall pick. This is going to be interesting. This is a guard-heavy draft. We have R.J. Hampton, Cole Anthony, LaMelo Ball. Let's see who else is here. That Earl guy. Earl Sweatshirts. Just kidding. Bad joke. This is interesting because if we look at our roster, right, we have a ton of guards, bro. Fultz, Shea, Dennis, DJ Augustine. We have a ton of guards. Drafting another guard would just be overkill. Especially considering we just traded for Alonzo Trier. We don't have any small forwards. I mean, we could move someone to small forward, but it just doesn't make sense. It literally makes no sense, but you're rebuilding. You kind of have to. I mean, R.J. Hampton's a beast. Here, let me see his attributes. This is a good way for me to tell. Yeah, like he could be solid. Cole Anthony, not the greatest shooter, but a better defender. LaMelo can score, and his defense isn't too bad. And he's 6'9". He could play a lot of different positions. Cole's 6'2". RJ's 6'5". I feel like in this situation, I'm I'm going to go with RJ Hampton. He's the best player on the board. We're just going to sim to our user pick. And let's see who's left on the board. Cole Anthony is still here. We got Precious. I might take the small forward here. He can't shoot. What is this, Jonathan Isaac 2.0? Like, you can't shoot, dude. This guy can shoot, however, but his defense is ass, and I literally know nothing about him. Jaden Smith, I mean, he's okay, I guess, as a defender. Nico. We already looked at Precious, Cole Anthony. I'm going to take a risk on this guy. I don't know much about him. Hopefully he's like a 76, 75 overall. 76. I mean, hey, he could shoot the three. Well, his ratings were better before he came to the team. Whatever. We got two nice rookies right here that are going to complement. Team player option, of course, Jeff Teague accepts. Where else would he get 19 million? Let's just be real. Free agency, do we have any cap holds? Yes, we do. Shump. All these guys can get off our team. How many players do we have on roster? Gosh, we have a lot of guards. How many guards do we have? 6? 6 point guards. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. We gotta trade some of these guards. Like, ASAP, bro. We gotta trade some of these guards. We gotta trade some of these guards. Or you know what? I'm gonna move some of them around to different positions. Like, Fultz can stay. I'm gonna move Shea to small forward. Am I? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Schroeder, he's cool. RJ could be more of a 2 guard. Evan Fournier at small forward. Let's try that. Alonzo Trier, we'll keep him at the 2 guard. I don't know what to do anymore, man. I don't know. What do I do? Markelle Fultz at shooting guard. Can he even shoot? Damn, his ratings really ain't doing nothing. Screw it. We're just going to go in there with 15,000 point guards next year. That's how we're going to do things. Should be interesting. Let's see how we're going to fill out the rest of the roster. We got 13 players, you know. Damn, this is free agency this year? It's dead. Free agency's dead. It's dead. It sucks. What positions do we need other than small forward? Probably power forward, I assume. Cephalosis is not really going to help this team. We need young players. Dorian Finney-Smith, I mean, he could be okay, I suppose. Who else is here? George King could be okay. Nick Stauskas, I guess. He's a journeyman. Not really going to help this team. We'll go after Dory Finney-Smith or whatever his name is. It's not letting me do anything to his contract. Interesting. We could go for another power forward as well. Get another young guy on the team. You know, we'll get this guy right here. He can shoot the 3 a little bit. Give him a team option. Yeah, let's get rid of the trade exception. Yeah, Dorian signs with a different team. That's cool, I suppose. Screw you too, kid. To a team option. We'll give him a little bit of money. George King, sign with us. There we go. Getting some young players, man. That's what we doing. We cannot sign George King because we don't have cap space. How do we not have cap space? What? Oh yeah, because Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague, man. Why? Why did you opt in? Why? And why are we still paying Kyle Singler? Kyle Singler is garbage. I hate that we got him, man. He sucks. I'm gonna do a trade finder. We got way too many guards on the roster. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. We're gonna have to trade. We're gonna have to trade Schroeder and Teague, man. We got to keep our young guys. I'll do a separate trade for like Augustine and like Trier or somebody. I don't know. Terrence Ferguson maybe. I gotta get rid of the guys that won't play. So let's just go ahead and. Can we get... You see, I don't want to take an unrealistic deal. I mean, yeah, these are 2 expiring contracts. I guess I'll add them onto the squad. Sure, why not? Let's see. Iguodala's an expiring deal. I might take Iguodala. Yeah, I'll just take on some expiring contracts. Trade Finder. We still got a bunch of guards. Let's trade DJ Augustine. I know, right? Imagine re-signing and then you're getting traded. Like, that's gotta suck, right? And then let's trade... I'm gonna move Fournier back to shooting guard. So let's trade Terrence Ferguson as well. He's like a 77. We'll take on some expiring contracts. Throw them our way, we'll take them. We'll take them. We are in the business of taking expiring contracts. Alright, Terrence Ross is on a 3-year deal. I don't think so. We need expiring contracts. Myers Leonard, that's cool. Let's see. We'll take Myers Leonard, but we want to pick. We know Sacramento's not gonna... They might make the playoffs, so... We'll do an unprotected pick. Alright now. Don't be acting all difficult. Alright? Don't be doing this. Okay? You understand? Don't be doing all that. We not here for that. We're not gonna put up with your pettiness today. You understand? What can we even trade away? Alonzo that doesn't even make sense. Why wouldn't you do that trade? Are you serious? Okay, 2 expiring contracts. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll give up Iggy to take on 2 other expiring contracts. We're getting another guard. Cool. I want to pick out of this. Let's see. Lottery protected. No, we're not throwing it up. Okay. Wow. Take the stupid trade, man. Jesus Christ. That was a lot. Oh my god. Alright, roster. Here's what we're looking like. We got Markel, Shea, RJ, Jordan Clarkson, Alonzo Trier, Evan Fournier, Chandler Parsons, our young player that we drafted, Darius Bazley, Mohamed Bamba, Tristan Thompson, Nerlens Noel. I feel so bad for Nerlens Noel. He's probably not even going to play. Let's get out of free agency. Let's head to player progression. Mohamed Bamba has increased a lot. Markel Fultz has increased. Tristan Thompson's still getting better. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's chilling, doing his thing. Chandler Parsons got worse. Of course he did. Of course he did, because he's garbage. Bazley's out here getting better. Trier's getting better. This guy's getting better. Hey, man, I like our young team. Say what you want. It's trash, but I like the youth in this locker room. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. It's dope, man. I like it. Alright. Let's go ahead and load in this draft class. I know, normally I do cuts in between here, but I'm not doing that. We're gonna get this 2021 class going. The double XL freshman class. Nope, that's not even what this is. It's a joke. Relax. Don't take it serious. Training camp. This is an important training camp. We got 3 of them. Untapped potential. You already know. We're sending our young guys to untapped potential. Mohamed Bamba, we're sending him to untapped potential because we want him to be the best. Markel Fultz, what's his? A-. Do I want that other guy? Screw it. We want Markel Fultz. Untapped potential. We're gonna advance to the season. Yeah, go ahead. Sign your veteran player or whatever. Coaching. This is an interesting roster team. Very interesting. Alright, Noel, you're not going to play because we need to get Basley some minutes. So, suck it. Markel Fultz is going to play, I guess. Tristan Thompson. Cool. RJ Hampton and Shea Gilgeous. I want to give them like the same minutes. So let me actually do that. I want to give them the same minutes out there. Fournier. Yeah, you're cool out there. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to give them the same minutes. Thompson, I really don't want playing too much. Markel Fultz, we're going to put out there for 20 minutes. Basley, we're going to give more minutes too. And then I want to get a 10th guy in the rotation, so we're going to give the small forward minutes to him. First scoring option. I want to force feed Mo Bamba, I'm going to be honest, and then Clarkson, and then RJ Hampton. There we go. Now we're going to simulate year 2. I'm going to go to the trade deadline most likely if I want to trade somebody, but we'll see you then. Peace. Alright, so we're back, and we are the 11th seed out in the West. Not doing too well, but you know what? We're winning. We actually are coming off a 2-game winning streak, so that's cool. I guess the CPU wanted us to start Markel Fultz, Jordan Clarkson, Fournier, Basley, Mo Bamba. We have Tristan, Shea, RJ, Noel, Trier. Yeah, this is a very interesting lineup we got going. Let's take a look at the West, and of course, when we get to the playoffs, not us, the team, because it probably won't happen, but once we sim to the playoffs, we'll cover the East. So we got number 1, we got the Houston Rockets. You know, Chris Paul, James Harden still doing their thing. They traded for Al-Farouq Aminu. Jonas Jerebko is out there to stretch the floor, and Clint Capella. They also traded for Dion Waiters. They were just not content with the roster they had. PJ Tucker is starting to fall off a cliff. And then Golden State, man, they missed the playoffs last year, and they're like, you know what? We just needed a year to reset. And they went and drafted Cole Anthony. I passed on Cole Anthony twice. I can't believe he fell to them at 14. The only reason I passed on him is because I had like 6 or 7 point guards on my roster. Or else, you know, I would have actually taken him. But I had so many guards, it was just a no-no. They also have Kayvon Looney, Dorian Finney-Smith, who was on the Detroit Pistons, I believe, and then he got snatched up in a trade. No, I guess he declined Detroit and went to Golden State. That's a smart man. Amari Spellman's there as well. Alec Burks. It's a solid team. The Lakers, of course, we already know. You got LeBron, KCP, Kuzma, Davis, Cousins. It's just a solid team. In 2K, they're always going to be in, you know, competing. They got Dragon Bender. That's interesting. The Timberwolves, man, they're balling. They got Jeremy Lin. Danilo Gallinari, I believe, signed an extension with them. Covington, Cat. You got Wiggins off the bench. That might be best for him at this stage of his career. Timberwolves out here balling, man. Don't sleep on them. You got the Clippers, you know, starting to fall off just a little bit. You know, they were the 1 seed last year. Now they're like the 5th seed. They traded for TJ McConnell. Smart move right there. Not too bad. The Utah Jazz, you know, still chilling. They're still doing their thing. They went and got Marcus Morris. That's dope. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist and Jonathan Motley, and Shake Milton, who were both G League guys. I guess now they're just balling. Jeff Green's there. That's cool. The Pelicans, what are they? The 7th seed. Let's look at the Pelicans, man. They got Lonzo, Drew Holiday, Ingram, Zion, Derek Favors, Jackson Hayes, JJ Redick, check. Josh Hart, Jalil. That's a nice little squad for sure, man. And then Portland, a really good regular season team. Hey, they went and got Carmelo Anthony. That's dope. They drafted Jalen Smith. 2 steals for them in back-to-back drafts. Nasir Little and Jalen Smith. This team also got Zach Collins up, playing at a good level. Frank Kaminsky as well. There's Nasir Little, Devon Reese, Scala Bisser. And then there's the rest of the teams. You know, I already showed you ours. Let's look at the Spurs real quick. They got DeMarre Carroll, Lucas Simonik, Aldridge, Rudy Gay's coming off the bench. That's dope. They got Joe Ingles. He's such a Spurs player. I watched Joe Ingles play a lot for the Utah Jazz this past season in real life. He just looks like a Spurs player. Wouldn't surprise me if he actually went there someday. Just an ultimate San Antonio Spurs player. No offense. Denver. I'm surprised Denver's not killing it this year. I guess they're taking a year off. We did trade him Jeff Teague, right? No, we traded him to Memphis. He just ended up here somehow. That's weird. Let's see, Sacramento. They're chilling, man. They just can't get over the hump. They need a center. We probably should have traded them Steven Adams. Dedmon, I guess, isn't doing good in the sim. Damn, they have 4 centers, and they can't find the answer at that position. It is what it is. Phoenix, starting Eli Okafor. What happened to Ricky Rubio? Did he get hurt again? This team has Hassan Whiteside as a 6-man. That's whack. Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Ty Jerome. Memphis, it's just John Morant, Triple J, and Jonas. We did give him Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, if this team were in the East, they'd probably be pretty good. Let's see about this team. Anthony Melton, solid. Luka, KP, Boban. Who doesn't love Boban, bro? But anyway, let's just get back to business, man. We're going to simulate to the end of the season. We'll see you then. There's a saying in sports, if you're not getting better, then you're getting worse. We were 5 games better than last year, so we are making some progress. It's a slow burn. It's nothing too crazy at this point, but Giannis wins MVP. Now he's a 2-time winner. You got James Wiseman, the #1 overall pick, winning the Rookie of the Year. He had a killer year, actually. LaMelo Ball gets 6th man on the Washington Wizards. That's interesting. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Dennis Smith Jr. wins Most Improved. I feel like low-key, in real life, for the Knicks, I feel like he could be a candidate for this award. Not that he's bad or anything, but he's a really good player who I think could take an extra step. We'll see how that works out. And then Kenny Atkinson for the Brooklyn Nets wins Coach of the Year. That boy Zion already on All-NBA first team. Let's see here. All-NBA second team. We got Ben Simmons, who's still, getting snubbed from Rookie of the Year. He should have won it at least 5 or 7 times already. Yeah, I know that joke's old. Shut up. I get it. We're going to go ahead and check out. What am I going to check out? The conference. So Houston, we already covered the West pretty well. Really good season. We had 4 teams that won 50 plus. Very tight race down here. Portland just missed out, and there we are right there. I don't think we actually have our pick. I'm pretty sure someone else has it. 76ers. Let's cover the Brooklyn Nets, of course. The core staying intact. They added Isaiah Stewart. Pretty cool. Jakob Poeltl. That's interesting. Pretty solid team. Did they improve their bench, or are they still the same? Marquise Chris. Luke Kennard's actually a pretty good one. Markieff Morris. It is what it is. They need some guards off their bench. The Hawks, baby. Here we go. This is what I want to talk about. The 3rd best team in the East, with Trae Young, Kevin Huerter, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Deontay Davis, Jabari Parker, and Cam Reddish running that bench unit by themselves, basically. The Hawks, man, they out here doing shit. The Hornets made it in the playoffs on sleep. I just called them an expansion team not that long ago. Yo, what are all these big men? Hold on. P.J. Washington, Willie Hernan-Gomez, Dwight Howard, Cody Zeller, Ed Davis, Bismack Biyombo. That's like, I know Ed Davis is a power forward on these rosters. You have basically 5 centers on your roster and P.J. Washington. What the hell is this team? How did they even make the playoffs? How are they even 8 games better than us? Orlando, they're chilling. They got the 5th seed. They're starting to get better. Chuma Okeke is in the lineup. That's dope. Roberson's on the bench. I don't know why he's a better starter than a bench player. Like, in terms of his role on a team, he should be a starter. I don't really like him off the bench. Bledsoe, Chris Middleton, Giannis. They added Jeremy Grant. That's dope. Damian Jones. He's no Brook Lopez, but it'll do, I suppose. The Knicks, Most Improved Player, helped carry that team. RJ, Kevin Knox, Julius Randle, a.k.a. Zion without the hops. Steven Adams, and then, yeah, they got a lot of big men, too. It's a cool roster, I guess. The Pacers. Man. Very interesting. After the draft lottery, that'll be the end of episode 2. and then we'll get into episode 3. Should be very interesting. Let's see who wins the finals. Last year was the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Brooklyn Nets. The Lakers are already eliminated. The Warriors didn't end up advancing in their round. Let's see what happens. We got Brooklyn and Philadelphia, the Los Angeles Clippers and Utah Jazz. Who's going to make it to the NBA Finals? Philadelphia versus the Clippers, who just came back from a 3-1 lead. The Clippers won a title. Kawhi Leonard is your Finals MVP, not Paul George, because he can never be a number 1. Just kidding. I ain't trying to shade Paul George. It's a joke. Relax. We are going to reject all of these rules. Let's get to this draft lottery. We don't have our pick. I'm pretty sure we don't have our pick. Yeah, the 76ers get it. Screw them. I don't even know how they have it. I forgot, honestly, what trade, how they got it. I think it was... I can't even begin to tell you. Of course, the year we don't have our own pick, they get the 3rd pick. Are you kidding me? What? You gotta be kidding me. We get 25th. Like, what are we supposed to do with the 25th pick? Try to find the next Pascal Siakam, I guess? Okay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Episode 3 coming out shortly.